Hi everyone, my name's Ben Palmer and I'm conducting the Royal Northern Sinfonia's screenings of Home Alone this December at the Sage. I thought I'd make a short video just to tell you a little bit about how the whole thing works really. We have a specially prepared version of the film which has all of the music taken off but all of the dialogue and sound effects and so on left on. And then the orchestra has a set of parts which has all of the music from the whole score, which we play live to the film. Now, the question I'm most often asked is, how does the orchestra stay in time with the movie? And there are various different ways of doing this. For silent films, there's very little technology, and really the conductor just has to follow the film. So for something like a Charlie Chaplin film, I have to prepare the film in excruciating detail and take cues from the screen and stay in time like that, which is dangerous but also really fun. Sometimes you have a monitor in front of you which has a little clock on it, so for instance films like Psycho and Casablanca work that way, and you have then also written into the conductor's score timings for what happens when. Often when we're recording soundtracks, and sometimes in live performance as well, we have a click track either for the conductor or for the conductor and the orchestra as well. But for films like Home Alone or Jaws or Raiders of the Lost Ark or E.T. and so on, we have a visual click track system. The conductor has a visual click track system called punches and streamers. So you have the film on a big screen in the hall, but in front of me I have a monitor which shows the film, but then also superimposed on that I have this punches and streamers thing. So the streamer is a line which comes across the screen, and when it hits a certain point there's a little flash in the middle of the screen, and that's called the punch. If you've ever played Guitar Hero, it's a little bit like that, and those punches and streamers essentially tell me when to start, when to stop, and highlight any important places where the music absolutely has to be synchronized with what's happening on the screen. Now, one of the most difficult cues for Home Alone is the place where Kevin is in the church chatting to Marley for the first time, and you see on screen the choir singing. And now we will actually have the chorus of Royal Northern Sinfonia singing live with the orchestra, with the Royal Northern Sinfonia. And that's one of the places for me where we've got to be absolutely in the right place so that what you see on the screen matches hopefully exactly with what you hear live in the hall. If you haven't been to see a film with live orchestra before, I highly recommend it. It's a really exciting way to experience, in this case, a fantastic John Williams score played live with the film. It's a really sort of intense way of experiencing this music. People always say that they start absolutely glued to the orchestra, and then after about 10 or 15 minutes sort of forget we're there and just get them totally immersed in the whole experience. So we're really looking forward to it. There are 2 screenings on Sunday the 3rd of December. Hope to see you there, and the only thing left to say is Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.